or you have to be more immersed in what you're doing and not just take it as a job. And then get away from those mundane routines of just teaching one class after another, one period after another, and just said, okay, now, all right, 2016 batch, next. We are not assembly line productions. We are people. We are human beings. We think, and we need to be told, and you're the best people to tell us, and all of us. So thank you, all of you, teachers, very, very much, once again, for being there for all of us and for the world and for the society. And I'm sure with these endeavors, and thank you once again, all of you, for making me a part of this very beautiful dream and the endeavors that you have set out on. And I'm sure in time to come that I would be far more educated. Even the next time when I come, I have learned a thing or two from teachers, from professors, from educationists, from educators, and everyone. And then I can proudly say, you know, this is a beautiful world, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
I please welcome our chief guest, Mrs. Amrita Devendra Fadnavis, on this occasion of Gloria Excellence Award. Ma'am, we extend a warm welcome on behalf of Parisar Asha, and I request you to kindly come on stage. I request Ms. Aarti to kindly facilitate our chief guest for today. May we kindly request ma'am to please say a few words. That's a pen.
Very good afternoon, respected dignitaries, Aarti ji, and all my dear friends. It gives me great pleasure to be here at this global symposium on soul and education organized by Parisar Asha, which is taking government's initiative of right to education a step further by promoting right to right education. I am glad to see that educators from various places are coming together to discuss learning techniques which will take both students and teachers to the next level in learning and educating. This is particularly significant because education is the foundation for any sort of progress. Development in any field is not possible without education of converting information into knowledge and subsequently enlightenment, along with physical, spiritual, social, and emotional well-being to become global citizen. Albert Einstein is believed to have said, "It is supreme art of the teacher to awaken the joy in creative expression and enlightenment." And this is true. The act of teaching is not just a skill, it is an art. The teacher just does not cram knowledge into the student's mind. The teacher is primary means for the student to gain understanding about broader issues of life. So it is actually the job of the teacher to take learning beyond the borders of textbooks and the classrooms and relate the lessons to real life. A child's mind is always bubbling with queries, with creativity. And this mind has to be, this curious mind needs to be given a proper direction of thought and expression. Unfortunately, our teachers are often so overburdened that it is a difficult task to even keep up to the curriculum. Which is why I am very glad to note that an organization like Parisar Asha is stepping into filling this gap. In many parts of the world, it is being recognized that traditional teaching methods often leave no room for creativity. Creative skills are treated like any other subject, whereas the quality of creativity should actually be integrated into the learning process itself. This has been proved to give much better results than traditional learning. In a traditional learning model, the emphasis tends to be on memorizing the subject. The ability to memorize is seen as an indicator to intelligence. Memory and intelligence are no doubt linked, but memory does not always indicate intelligence. Merely memorizing things and writing them down in exam is of little help if it does not enrich the student's mind in some way or the other. Hence, learning experience has to be a broader one, going beyond the textbooks and including life experiences as seen and understood by the students. It needs to be bold, out of box, thought-provoking, and project-based. The introduction to this workshop on soul in education mentions that teachers are the educators and they are the change makers. I can't think of a better description than a change maker. A teacher is a sculptor to a young mind. That mind can go on ahead to do innumerable activities and can even change the world. In this direction, I hope this workshop has helped to broaden the horizons for educators and in turn will help the students. We are at a path where sky is even not the limit. It is my earnest wish that our education system should eventually evolve into holistic experience, creatively enabling our young people and bringing up a generation of talented, bright world of citizens. May our country flourish with scientists, artists, entrepreneurs, honest politicians, sportspersons like never before. And with you nurturing the students and guiding them, may the real wealth of India, which is the child and the youth, come to reality and find ways out to the unhappiness which is existent and make us proud world across. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am, for such inspirational words. I would request Aarti ma'am to kindly speak about Gloria Excellence Award.
Been to change this education system. We always had rote learning system, and unfortunately we are still following rote learning system to some extent. So 34 years ago she was also a teacher like you, who was not happy in the system, who wanted to change the system, and I think she was also not happy as a student as well. We have Gloria dear brother and our trustee, Dr. Noel over here. I think he can also, agree to that because that's what we learned from him. That as a child also she was never happy to just about your physical environment, but it's your social environment. It's the environment what we create for our students to learn. Because now there is no more teaching. I can be the best teacher in the world, but if my child is not paying attention, then definitely I cannot teach anything to anyone. It's only the learning what happens. So suppose if we are creating an environment where the child is feeling happy to learn about something, the child is having immense joy and pleasure to learn for our students, and that's how Parisarasha was born in 1982. And it's a not-for-profit organization. We have served more than 1,000 schools. We support the schools by our unique pedagogy, which is ESOL. It's Environmental Studies Approach Towards Learning. Many of you are